Good morning, everyone. Well, today we are going to fulfill a dream that you've all probably had as well. So today we're going to go to the mountains, going to go back to our roots. We're going to go in the mountains, hike in a ways, going to sleep overnight in a cave. So I've been wanting to do this since I can remember, since a little boy. So I'm going to be going with Brandon. And yeah, we're gonna have a blast. I got a heavy pack, heavy load. We got the big 30 below bags today, and it's gonna be good. So we'll take you along with us. It's gonna be interesting, I can tell you that much. Let's have some fun, folks.
All right, well, we just stopped in Rocky to grab fuel. We grabbed hot beverage, a little hot chocolate, and Matt's at the wheel.
We're killing it. We're killing it. She's snowing. We got some pretty cool conditions. Expecting more snow throughout the day, but that's only going to make things more exciting. Yeah, bring it on. Up ready. So we got here a lot later than we were planning to. She's starting to snow. We were ready for that. We are definitely going to be hiking in the dark, so it's going to be a new experience. I've done this hike twice in the daytime. Brandon's done it with me once, so level 2. So we'll get to do this one in the dark. She's stormy up there. But I think we should be pretty protected. It's gonna be a good one. Getting all set up. We got a heavy load, heavy bags, but we're ready for it. If you ever been on something like this, you'll have discovered that it is a humbling and exciting and thrilling experience being on a trip like this. You have the gear on your back, you have the brains on your head, and you quickly discover in an environment like this, the metal you're made of.
The Great Canadian Rockies. I come out here as much as I can to get a reset on life. If you're like me, I used to live in the country, but now I live in the city. It can really be stressful at times, and I come out here. When I come out here, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. You know, all those things before that were stressing you out, it doesn't matter anymore. Out here, one thing matters, and that's survival.
So we're about 15 minutes in, just adjusting the gear, getting a sweat going, so adjusting before things get too bad. So I always want to do that on a hike, you know, go 15 minutes in, see what you got to address. Make sure you address the issues before it becomes an emergency that was unnecessary. So always look ahead. Most of the time, you can prevent the accident or the emergency before it comes, and it's accident after accident after accident that leads to a mistake. So we're taking precautions here, and after this, we're on our way, and we're going to conquer the cave. All right, so let's roll.
When you're hiking in the snow like we're hiking this evening, it's important for your lead guy to be calling out hazards as he encounters them. Even if it's a tiny slip, let the guys behind you know that there's a slip hazard right where you are, whether there's a rock or a tree down. Whether you can identify it or not doesn't really matter. Just let people know. Oh, and there goes Matt.
And you should make sure that your man in the back is scoping the area. So my lead man is doing so, grooming the trail, and I'm watching for objects dropping in the back. Make sure no one falls behind. So between us, we have extremely good communication, and we can take this very exciting and potentially dangerous hiking situation and make it manageable. So Brandon, you got the red light on. Could you explain to the audience just the basics on why we do that?
Well, the red light helps us have definition on the ground, our terrain, and it also allows us to keep our night vision to see out into the black without our eyes having to readjust.
Sounds good. You're breathing heavy. How's the air up here?
Well, it's pretty good. It's just not used to packing quite so much weight, so it's a bit of a task to hike this right now, but I'm having fun, so let's get to it. We just came up to part of the creek here, and it's all ice right here. It's a little bit hollow, so we're gonna cut left to stay safe, make sure we don't break through the ice or get wet or wetter than we have to. All right, let's move.
Yeah, so she's early December, so the ice is not safe at all. So this is definitely the next level. We're listening to trickling. We can hear water trickling, and a little bit's okay, but if we hear a lot, you do not want to fall through. You are in a bad spot, potentially extremely bad spot too. So this is the type of thing you do not do on your first hike. By no means are we professionals, but we do have our share of experience, and although this is challenging, but as long as we take a slow pace, this is actually quite good. It's within our levels, and it's pushing us to be better. So what do you got, Brennan?
Well, we came up on another spot where we can hear some rushing water going by. So we'll give it a listen for your benefit, and you know, if you hear this sound, it's better to step away.
So we're in a pretty technical spot. Okay, you can't see anything, but we got boulders all around us. The creek has funneled us into the side, so right there's the trickling water. You can hear a lot of water on the side. So pretty much we're just going along the edge of a cliff right now, keeping out of the water. That's pretty deep, Brandon. We're gonna need to figure out this one.
Yeah, I remember coming down this one.
That's a waterfall right there, right? Right side?
Dead center here where my light is, yeah.
Yeah. Right here.
Going up, we cut left.
Yeah.
But everything was mostly frozen last time we came this way.
Right here is I'm pretty sure like that's legit rocks right there. If we worked our way to that, then worked our way to that.
The water's at least a foot deep here. There's a hole right there.
So explain what's happening right now, Brandon.
Well, right now we've been hiking for quite some time. I'm not sure what time it is right now, but snow's been deep, knee deep most of the way, some places just about waist deep, and for a good portion of it I've been cutting the trail, so I'm super exhausted and just getting a little bit of rehydration going on, a little bit of a sugar shot with a sports drink. So get some sugar going on, get the energy back up, get properly hydrated, and then we'll start moving again. And it's plenty warm. I'm hiking in my sweater and my base layer pretty much. And just because we're working so hard right now, I don't need anything more than that to be warm.
We are right there, which is awesome, but also the last point is the worst. We will be going, how steep is that bank gonna be? Like 45 degrees? or
Oh,
worse?
I'd say probably at least 50.
Like you're crawling on all fours. For 200 yards, we'll be going straight up in several feet of snow. So we're gonna be going literally inch by inch. Yeah. So we're fighting hard, but yeah, got one more good leg to take before the cave. All right, we made it to the top. It was really bad. Brandon's sick right now from exhaustion. My legs are soaked. We crawled through 4 to 5 feet, 3 feet worth of snow, 300 yards. We finally made it to the cave. We're freezing right now, so we got to get a fire rocking quick. But let's show them the cave, Brandon.
We got ice stalactites and stalagmites.
Wow.
For those of you that seen us carrying our firearms here, it was recommended that you have something that you're able to protect yourself with for the chance that this cave might be occupied with a cat at this time of year. Not so likely a bear, but just taking precaution to make sure we're safe.
Could you walk through these ice pieces and show how big they're? These guys are 4 feet tall. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, with my boots on, I'm 6 feet. So,
Wow.
that's right there. My armpit, my waist.
Oop.
She is slick. in
She's
here.
really slick.
Lots of water on the ground.
So yeah, that's the cave. It does go further, but someone had a fire in here semi-recently.
There's some ash and some other stuff over here.
Can you shine back at all those pieces, Brandon?
Yeah.
Wow. So right there's the entrance. We walk in about 20 yards, 20 more yards down that way, and that's the cave. It does go further, but you need actually professional gear because it goes straight up like 20 feet and then further into the mountain. So, all right, we're gonna get a fire rolling fast. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Like water hooters.
Crazy. What are these called, Brandon?
Well, when rock formations happen, they would call these stalagmites, and if they're hanging from the ceiling, they call them stalactites. But
So they're ice stalagmites, you said?
yeah, I guess you could call them ice stalagmites, and the ones hanging from the ceiling would be stalactite icicles. I don't know the proper name, but they're pretty cool.
Well, she's cold out, and we've been trying to get a fire going, but there's really not any material up here. We're high up in the mountains, and if it's dead, it's underneath the snow right now, and everything that's up is very much alive and frozen, and it's there's just not working. We can't start a fire to save our life. So right now we're getting in some nutrients. Gonna change the clothes, get in some dry stuff. We'll be fireless for tonight, but we got good warm sleeping bags and a good, very good base for the ground. So we'll be good. What are you thinking, Brandon?
I'm thinking it'll be an adventure.
All right, well, we're signing out for now. Take a photo of our sleeping setup, but besides that, we'll see you in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning, Brandon. What just happened?
I got a little bit of a fire going, so it might be warm.
We've been literally freezing. Trying to get this fire going, and everything is just soaked and frozen, and we're high up elevation. There's just nothing. So a little flame for a little bit's a nice morale booster. I got the sleeping bag set up, the mat set up, so whew, kicking butt. We ate a couple pitas, peanut butter and jelly, so enjoy the fire for a little bit, as long as it lasts, or maybe it'll get very big and go to sleep. We will see you tomorrow morning, folks. Good morning, everyone. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. We got the fire started. The sleeping bags weren't as bad as I thought. At first I was like, bad. But I put clothes in it and it was okay. Brandon, how was it?
Oh, it was all right. It was a little uncomfy in here. If we'd done prep during daylight, if we'd gotten here earlier, it'd have been a pretty good camping experience. It still was pretty good, but let's just say it would have been much more enjoyable. Warmer for sure. Yeah.
So I haven't been outside yet, but apparently it's beautiful, so I'm going to take you guys out with me. That's crazy, Brandon. Whew. She snowed a little bit. Wow. I'm like looking, that's straight up and that's looking slightly that way. And then that's looking forward, so boom. Those mountains are tall.
So, as I was saying, yeah, it folded back all the way to there.
That's gnarly. It's a little blurry, but I think you can see it. Wow. Brandon took like that like a trooper. He just went, ow. When that happened. I'm like, what? Yeah, I like snapped my nail in half. What? Pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, the pain's definitely there. Yeah, it tore open my thumb back here and there too.
Ugh.
It's all right.
That's rough. How's it going, Brandon?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. We're headed out. It's just a little after 11:30. Now we're gonna boogie back to the vehicle. Hopefully we got a little bit more juice in that camera for a farewell. Anyhow, we'll talk to y'all later.
So this is the slope we worked our way up last night. We zigzagged our way up, crawling through a lot of snow. It snowed a lot more than last night, and worked our way up there, so very, very steep. It's gonna be a fun way back. What took us about 3 to 4 hours last night, we'll get it done in one. So we gotta go down there to the lake, and that's where our vehicle is. So it's been a good one, eh, Brandon?
Excellent.
I'd say it definitely pushed our expertise pretty good, eh?
Yeah, we were in far better shape than the last time we attempted this, and I would say it was harder this time than last time too.
Mm-hmm. Definitely would say that I pushed the boundaries between hiking, camping, and survival. It was all of the above for sure. And mountain exploration, so pretty cool. Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the hike as much as we did. We'll see you later. Make sure you subscribe for more content if you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.
The mountains. A very mean and unforgiving place, but at the same time, a very beautiful place. I want to be very clear when I say, do not attempt anything you have seen in this film without the necessary qualifications and experience. For both Brandon and I have been doing this for many number of years and have slowly worked our way up to this level. The wilderness is no joke, so don't treat it like one. Start slow, work your way up. If you have no experience, that could be as simple as setting up a tent in your living room. Then after that, sleep in your backyard. Slowly work your way up step by step, and make sure you're always surround yourself with professionals that can guide you along the way and keep you safe. Hope you enjoyed this film. We will see you on the next adventure. Make sure you subscribe for more episodes. Please note that any products seen in this video were only used by personal preference and were not sponsored by any companies.